Hey guys, it's QBricks and welcome back to another video. So today I have something a little bit different for you guys. I'm going to be trying to build my dream house out of Legos. And since it's my dream house, I'm planning on making this thing pretty big. But with all that said, I don't know how this is going to go, so make sure you stick around to the end to find out. Alright, I'm going to go get some pieces. Alright, like I said, I want this thing to be big, so I grabbed a ton of pieces. And I also got 4 really big base plates. So the plan of the build is to go around all 4 of these base plates. I also want to include a cool area in the back. I want to make it seem like a house you'd see on a lake or an ocean, and I want to make it more like a villa. Now that you know the plan, I think we can move this desk back and start building. Alright, so we got all the base plates here, and I'm going to start an outline of the build with all of these tan pieces. So we've got a frame now, but I think I might have gotten a little bit carried away with it. But it's looking a bit boring, so I'm going to add some details on the outside. Alright, the outside's looking a lot better. I think it's finally time to start working on the interior of the house. So firstly, I'm going to add a floor. Alright, now that the floor is done, we can finally start working on some of the furniture. And now that we finished the first floor, we're off to the second. And I also added this ladder back here because it just made sense. But let's get back to building. Alright, so we got the roof, and I made it so these middle panels are easily removable. But with all of this, we're making some good progress, so let's keep going. Alright, so all the walls are now done on the second floor, and you can see how we're going to put the roof on. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I want to add a deck to the back. And I already made the space, so it shouldn't be very difficult. So let's get some brown pieces and do it. Okay, so we got the deck done, so now I'm going to quick add some furniture to the second floor. But I just kept it simple and made some beds with some nightstands. And I think they both fit nicely here. Now it's time to get on to the part I'm really not looking forward to, making the roof. So far my plan is just to cover these with brown tiles and go from there. Alright, this house is looking super good, and we just have this last roof section to go. So I gotta find some more brown pieces and finish this thing up. Alright, so now the roof is all on, and I think it's looking really good. The only problem I'm seeing now is how dark it is inside the house. So I got this LEGO lighting kit to improve the build. So I'm going to install this, and this might be the last thing that we do. And I honestly thought they would end up being a lot cooler, but I think I'm just going to take them out, since it doesn't give us a bunch of light, and it makes the back pretty ugly. So I'm just going to take it out. Alright, well that brings the build back to its original condition, so I think this thing is finally done. But before we start giving this thing a review, let's take one more look at it. Alright, so here we got the LEGO Dream House, and I think this thing looks awesome. First of all, it's huge. I used over 2,000 pieces to build this thing, and it almost takes up 4 whole base plates. Secondly, I love the details. The tiles on the roof look super nice to me, and I love the greenery all around the build. Over on this side, I like how it transitions into a lake. On this side, it turns into more of a rocky mountain area. But I think my favorite part is just all the flowers and the colors around the house. Also, while I was moving the desk, I added a few pieces like some lights up front and to the sides. Next up, when we turn it around, you see my favorite part of the build, the deck. Right now I got 2 of my favorite minifigures on there showing the scale of the build, and I think they show you just how massive this thing is. Unfortunately, the interior is pretty hard to get into without breaking the build, but we can lift up the roof parts a little bit. But that doesn't mean the inside's not decorated though, because on the top we got 2 beds, and on the bottom we have the couch with the TV. But overall, I'm really happy with how this build turned out, and I could really see myself living in a house like this. But that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber, and any support really goes a long way. Also, if you like the sweatshirt or the shirt I was wearing, make sure to go check it out at www.newworld.co. They make some really cool clothes, and they're definitely one of my favorite brands. Also, feel free to leave any video ideas in the comments below. I really like hearing what you guys have to say. But that's it for me. Thank you guys again for watching, and QBricks out.